Hello everybody and welcome to the very first episode of Review Center. It's very exciting news, I know. So I thought we could get started with a bang, figuratively of course, because this is the Tokyo Marui M92F Airsoft pistol. Now, it is an electric pistol, so it's got its pros and cons, especially when compared to gas pistols of similar pricing. Speaking of pricing, it is $60 up front, but the difference between this and a similarly priced gas pistol is while both of them have the $60 upfront fee, with this pistol all you need is extra AA batteries, and you don't need any extra magazines, you don't need any seals or components that go with the gas, and you don't need to keep buying gas or lugging around gas canisters with you. So that is the nice thing about it. Another great thing about this gun is the weight. It's 300 grams, which is incredibly light. It's a third the weight of the same all-metal M9s, and that's because of its rigid polymer body. So this is a great light sidearm that you can run around all day with it. Now, when it comes to the replica, it's the M92F, which is the Tokyo Marui branding on it, but it's a replica M9. It's a 1:1 scale. It has all of the details of an M9, but it doesn't have the slides, the safety trigger. None of those actually work. The magazine release, the magazine actually just has a pull release and it comes right out. Speaking of magazine, it's a 15-round magazine. It's really simple. It's just a spring on the bottom, feed in with BBs, so it feeds real nice. It's always smooth. There's no jamming with this mechanism. Now it is also a blowback, so it's electric blowback, so every shot the slide comes back, but the slide doesn't disconnect. This is a one-piece gun. It shoots about 220 FPS on the high range, which is pretty low compared to a gas gun. But this also has hop-up, so that means at close quarters this is going to shoot higher FPS and far more accurate. But unfortunately, when you get out to the long range, the hop-up is going to ruin its long-range accuracy. Some other interesting things to note, it doesn't have a safety switch. What it has is a safety trigger. So right here below the trigger guard, there is a secondary trigger. You squeeze that and the gun is live, and then you can pop away. Now it takes 4 AA batteries and again that 15-round magazine. It's $60 Tokyo Marui. Overall, I'd say it's a great gun for beginners. And I say that because beginners don't really want to spend a whole lot of money. They don't really know what they want. And so this is the great gun for figuring out what you want in an airsoft gun and what it is you're looking for. It's really light. You can carry it around all day. You don't have to lug gas around. It's fairly inexpensive. What you see is what you pay. $60, and batteries, you can just chuck them in while you go. Other interesting things that you should know about. This is the original packaging right here. You get 100 BB pellets, comes with it, as well as some target shooting practice. Now, it also has a barrel plug, so that's really nice for safe storage. After all, it doesn't have a safety switch, so something could easily press against that lower trigger. This will keep it from discharging in unwanted places. You do need to be aware, however, that all of the instructions are in Japanese. Obviously, it's Tokyo Marui, so you're going to need to look online if you want to try anything. That being said, there's not a whole lot of modification you can do with this gun. It's a single piece, it's all polymer, so you can't really get inside it to do slide upgrades, spring upgrades. It doesn't need grease or any of that, so it's a very good, low-maintenance, lightweight gun. Again, beginners, it's a great starting gun while you just get into the sport, see if you like it, see what you really want. And for experienced players, I would also recommend it, but as a backup gun. Obviously, you're going to be carrying your main sidearm on your hip, but this could be a good backup gun, say if you were wearing a tack vest or if you had a backpack. It's just a, as long as you're not shooting it all day, the batteries should last. And so if, for instance, for some reason your sidearm has a jam, or you run out of gas, or you run out of BBs in it, you have a close quarters, fast, pull it out, go ahead and pop a couple at them while you fix your main sidearm. So that's it for this, the Tokyo Marui M92F. My recommendation is it's a go for beginners. It's a pretty good gun all around. And stay tuned for more videos coming out this week. We're going to be taking a look at some more of a wide variety of things. I'm thinking some music, some camping supplies, and we might even get into some gaming supplies. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next one.